Pakistan's annual consumer inflation eased slightly to 11.1% in June, down from 11.7% in May, mainly due to lower prices of energy and essential food items, according to data released by the Pakistan Bureau of Statistics (PBS) on Wednesday. The modest decline indicates that recent reductions in petrol and diesel prices provided some relief to consumers. However, inflation remained elevated as the government has yet to fully pass on the benefit of lower international oil prices, limiting the overall impact on household expenses. On a month-on-month basis, inflation declined by 0.3% in June. Average inflation during July 2025 to June 2026 stood at 7.05%, compared with 4.49% during the same period a year earlier. The government has revised its inflation target for the current fiscal year to 7.5%. While projecting 8.2% inflation for FY27. Despite the slight easing in June, inflation remained above earlier government projections, largely due to the sharp increase in petroleum prices seen during the fiscal year. Although energy prices were revised downward in June, the impact on overall inflation was limited because of continued disruptions linked to the Strait of Hormuz, through which much of Pakistan's imported energy passes. Transport costs fell 7.22% from the previous month, contributing to the decline in monthly inflation. However, transport charges remained 25.72% higher than in June last year. Housing, water, electricity, gas, and fuel costs rose 15.5% year-on-year, while prices of non-perishable food items increased 10.21%, continuing to put pressure on household budgets. In response to rising inflation, the State Bank of Pakistan, SBP, raised its benchmark policy rate to 11.5% in April from 10.5% and has since kept it unchanged. Annual urban inflation stood at 11.2%, slightly above 10.9% in rural areas. On a monthly basis, urban prices declined 0.5%, while rural prices remained unchanged. Food inflation rose 8.2% in urban areas and 9.4% in rural areas compared with a year earlier. Non-food inflation remained elevated at 13.1% in urban areas and 12.3% in rural regions. Core inflation, which excludes volatile food and energy prices, stood at 8.7% in urban areas and 7.9% in rural areas. Among urban food items, the biggest monthly price increases were recorded for tomatoes, onions, potatoes, fresh vegetables, wheat flour, wheat products, vegetable ghee, wheat, cooking oil, and fresh milk. Meanwhile, prices declined for chicken, eggs, mung, mash, beans, bisan, grams, fish, and masoor. In non-food categories, notable price increases were recorded for newspapers, dopatas, washing soaps and detergents, liquefied hydrocarbons, tailoring services, tools and equipment, cotton cloth, medical tests, doctor consultation fees, and furniture. Prices that declined during the month included motor fuels, personal effects, electricity charges, marriage hall charges, transport services, household textiles, and solid fuel. For more, read the full Dawn story linked below.